Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 Episode 19. I honestly don't know what I can say about this episode because this episode is one of those episodes that we've seen a lot in Power Rangers history, and we got it recently with a couple of episodes ago with Ollie being brainwashed by Lord Zed and turning evil for that episode. This episode we get it again with Izzy and Javi, and we get to see them turn evil and turn to the dark side in this episode, but it's only an episode, so you know they're going to be back to normal at the end. But it was fun seeing Tessa and Chance's performances as evil versions of their characters where they just sort of bow to the enemy, but I feel like they had a lot of fun with the performances they put in with this episode. So hearing them sort of do the whole evil act and pretend to be bad was a lot of fun. So what's the premise of Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 Episode 19? Well, it's an Izzy and a Javi focused episode where they sort of get bored of doing a family tradition where they go karaokeing because it celebrates how their parents met together. And it's cool to see the whole Garcia family in this episode sort of acting as a family in this entire episode, because one thing we've seen with the Garcia family is we haven't seen them all together in the same room in a while in this series. We've sort of seen bits and pieces of it in the show, but this episode we sort of see them acting like a whole family, because for the longest time we never got to meet Izzy's mum until season 2. And then for the longest time, Warden Garcia would be around, but he'd sort of be the wacky warden that would be disappointed in Javi and stuff like that. So we sort of see the family chemistry that all of these characters have. But in this episode, it's in full swing in this episode. And you can tell that the cast had a lot of fun playing their characters in this episode with how wacky and goofy they can be as the Garcia family. And it got a kick out of me, I will say that. Now, I'm not saying that Izzy and Javi turning evil in this episode was a complete waste. I mean, them turning evil in this episode played a big role in the plot for the bad guys and their plan moving forward that is definitely going to lead into the next episode and probably the next couple of episodes with what the bad guys get away with in the last couple of seconds of the episode. So, last episode I talked about how Void Queen and Void King, they had stolen the key to the machine, the drill that Warden Garcia is using, and this drill has been something that Void King has been obsessing over in the past couple of episodes, that he needs it for his big master plan. And last episode, they used the key, one of the copies of the key. It didn't work, but in this episode we find out that you need a key to use the drill. So with Izzy and Javi being turned evil, they're able to trick their parents or trick Warden Garcia into learning the code, and then the bad guys can use it for their own trick or their own plans. And what that plan is to dig under the ground, getting into Dino Henge and into the Rangers base where Void King was able to steal the sporix container. But not only that, he blasts the crap out of Solon, damaging her pretty badly, you gotta say. I know Solon's like an old dinosaur lady, dinosaur grandma, whatever you want to call her, but she's injured so badly at the end of the episode that you feel bad for it because she's like crawling to the control panel. And props to the stunt actor who had to do that with how heavy that suit can be. Gotta give him props for that. So yeah, Void King has the sporix container, something that he wanted as Void King all the way back in season 1, and now they've got the entire loot. So everything that the Rangers have been collecting this entire season is now gone, and with Void Queen having a hold of it, it is definitely going to play a role in the next couple of episodes if you've been keeping up with the spoilers and stuff like that on my channel. So with the bad guys getting a hold of the sporix, you can tell that that is going to be nothing but bad things. So that's pretty much all I've got to say about Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 Episode 19. It wasn't a bad episode, it wasn't a terrible episode. I think because we're near the end of the show, nearly the end of the season, it feels like some episodes are going to drag as we want to get to that big 3-part finale, 2-part finale, whatever parts you want to call it, finale of the season. So it did feel like this episode did drag in a couple of places, but with Izzy and Javi turning evil, it did have payoff with Void King breaking into the base and stealing the drill. So that was the payoff in the episode. But you can tell that the cast had a lot of fun with this episode, especially the scene where they're singing and dancing at Buzz Blast for the karaoke competition. Once again, we get to hear Chance sing, and Chance is an amazing singer. It's cool to hear his musical talents in the show. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 Episode 19. Fun episode, and I can't wait to see where episode 20 is going to go, leading into the big finale with lots of reveals later down the line. So stay tuned for that review. So with that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.
Thank you.